In her 30-plus years of police work with Arvada, Commander Kathy Foos rose steadily in the ranks, becoming only the second woman to achieve the level of commander more than 10 years ago. Today, there are 3 female commanders.
But when you really boil it all down to it, it's about public service, and it doesn't matter your gender. You either have it in your heart to be a public servant or you don't.
Hired in 1983, in the course of her career she worked patrol, special investigations, administration, training, internal affairs, plus narcotics, undercover, and vice. These days, she's commander for Charlie Sector in West Arvada.
Kathy is really a star in what I think is a first-rate law enforcement agency. She does her work with a sense of humor, which is important in policing these days. And she has a sense of perspective about not only what's important, but what's right.
With a career full of memories, many accomplishments stand out. Some good, some tougher.
For me, starting up the Citizens Police Academy, the Alumni Association, was a really great accomplishment. And to bring the role of volunteers into this department, I think is important.
Some of the tougher times have been murder cases, Emily Riley in 1998, or more recently, the finding of the remains of Jessica Ridgway. Both terrible tragedies where she hopes she made a difference in the aftermath.
And I'm proud of myself for being able to use incident command and to organize out of chaos.
But it was a personal tragedy that led her to recruit volunteers to an organization she founded in the late 1980s called Angels Unaware for families of children with HIV/AIDS. Her sister Emmy, living in Nebraska, had gotten involved with a drug user who also abused her.
Ironically, all this was going on while I was working in narcotics. And also, you know, I've responded to many calls of domestic violence, so it's very ironic that it hit so close to home.
Unbeknownst to Emmy, the man had AIDS. Emmy developed it too, and so did their child, Clarice. In an era when people still treated the topic of AIDS with secrecy, Kathy took in her sister and niece. At first, she was reluctant to talk about it at work, worried it could impact her career. Instead, she found support.
Very blessed to work with an organization that are supportive of families, whatever the composition is of the family, and you know, supportive of all of our life journeys that can be very difficult at times.
When Emmy passed, the care of 16-month-old Clarice fell to Kathy. Her own mom moved in with her to help.
It worked out really well, so my mom could take her to all of her appointments.
Sadly, Clarice lost her battle with AIDS when she was just 6 years old. But caring for her in those years when AIDS was still secretive led them to form the support group Angels Unaware.
Angels Unaware, I think, just demonstrates another facet of Kathy's dedication to society, and in this case to families.
The organization's biggest project is Camp Ray Ray, an annual retreat for families. It is run entirely by volunteers, like board member Joan Campbell, who met Kathy in the year 2000 when she attended the police academy.
It's been almost miraculous to see the people and the organizations and the churches that have supported and come through for Angels Unaware.
While Commander Kathy Foos will always shine the spotlight on others for their volunteerism and contributions, others say she has a heart of gold.
She is just a decent human being, and she's so dedicated to the city.
And that led Stinson to nominate Commander Foos for a Chamber of Commerce Image Award. Commander Foos's advice to anyone going into police work, male or female:
Got to have a tough skin to begin with. If you see something, you need to address it right then and there. Don't let it fester behind the scenes. Deal with it now, and then let it go.
Find strong mentors and develop strong interests outside of law enforcement too, she says.
So that you can balance your life, so policing isn't everything that you're about, that you really need to be involved in activities, civic organizations, things that make your heart sing, so that you can balance all the things that you encompass and encounter as a police officer with really what's going on in the world, because it's really a great place.
To learn more about Angels Unaware, go online to angelsunaware.net. If you want more information about the Arvada Citizens Police Academy, go to arvada.org and search Police Academy.